Let me teach you how to make your homemade Greek yogurt in less than 3 minutes. The first thing you want to do is you want to measure equal parts of your milk, cold water, and hot water. Okay, so I measured out 4 cups of milk and 4 cups of cold water. I use bottled water here because the last time I made this yogurt and I used tap water, you guys, it tasted so weird. Next thing I'm going to do is add my 4 cups of boiling hot water. Make sure that this hot water is extremely boiling. I'm talking about 100 degrees Celsius, and then you want to mix it completely until all of the lumps are well, incorporated. Now, the secret to making the perfect yogurt is to make sure that the temperature of your milk is perfect before you mix in your culture. You can either use a thermometer or you can do the trick by dipping your finger into the milk. And when it doesn't burn you, you know that it is time to introduce your culture. Okay. Now, you want to cover this up with a duvet or a blanket or whatever. This is what I use. So you can do as you choose this, but this is my fail proof recipe. And the next thing I do is I put it into my wardrobe. Yes, I put it into my wardrobe and I close it airtight and I set my timer for 10 hours. Make sure you set your timer for 10 hours. After 10 hours, bring it out, and this is what you are expected to find. If your yogurt doesn't come out like this, just know you are failed woefully. Okay, now you want to grab a safe cloth and you want to pour in into the safe cloth. We are doing this because we are trying to get Greek yogurt. If you know you want yogurt, you can stop at that, but we are trying to get Greek yogurt, and Greek yogurt is always very thick. So now I'm going to put it in a sieve, and then I'm going to put a bucket underneath because we want to catch all the water. Okay, and you put it in the fridge for another 4 hours. I'm going to be very honest with you guys, I kept this overnight because I was so tired, and this is what came out. You guys, I was so impressed with this has to be the best batch I've ever made, and this is all the residue that extracted from the Greek yogurt. The next thing you want to do, you want to grab a whisk, and then I added in some sugar. I whipped this until I got the consistency that I wanted, and even when it came out too thick, I had to add in the residue because there's how I like my yogurt. I'm a very specific person when it comes to what I eat. I always love my things in a certain way, and I'm very difficult to please when it comes to what I eat. So I always love to perfect it in a way that pleases me. And you guys, I whisk this thing for like, let's say 5 to 10 minutes. If you have a hand whisk, electric hand whisk, this is going to cut your whole process. But I didn't have the energy to start looking for where my whisk was. So I just used what I had. I look at the rich consistency. Gosh, this yogurt impressed me beyond my understanding. Like I was like, let me make this thing. No. Making your homemade Greek yogurt is such a game changer, and this was the total quantity that I got from this batch. So let me know if you try this recipe, and I will see you in my next video. Love you, bye. Mwah.